looks like I'm live. Alright, today we're going to be playing some Performage. Now, this is a personal favorite deck of mine. I've been talking about it a little bit. Now, just to show off the deck list, as I usually do, start off with, one copy of Damage Juggler. This is a in-archetype hand trap. If a card would deal effect damage to me, or a card or effect is activated that would inflict damage, so effect damage only, I can discard the card to negate the activation and destroy that card. So it's pretty good. Hand trap, but really best at only one. It also has another battle phase. It also has a battle phase hand trap effect to discard itself to make the next battle damage I would take 0. And I can add a Performage monster from deck to hand by banishing it from the graveyard. So I send it to the graveyard and then banish it to add a Performage. Next up we have Flame Eater. This card, on summon, deals 250 damage to both players, but also has a hand effect that if I would take effect damage, I can special summon it and make that effect damage 0. But it gets banished when it leaves the field if it's summoned that way. Oh, never mind, it's not 250 damage, sorry, that's for Dual Links. In OCG and TCG, it is 500 damage. Next up, we have Hat Tricker. Special summon this from hand if you have 2 or more, or if there are 2 or more monsters on field, so that counts opponent's monsters, pendulum scales, all of that. And then, on field, if an effect would deal damage to me, I can place a Performage counter on this card to make that effect damage 0. Next up, we have Trick Clown. Oh, and if it has 3 counters, its attack and defense becomes 3,300 instead of 1,100. Trick Clown targets if it's sent to the graveyard, it adds a Performage, or special summons a Performage monster from my graveyard. Its attack and defense becomes 0, and then I take 1,000 damage. And it can actually add itself, which is neat. Next up, we have Mirror Conductor, first of the Pendulum monsters I'm showing off today. As a monster, it's a once per turn, switch the attack and defense of my opponent's, or switch the attack and defense of 1 monster on field. And in the Pendulum Zone, I can target a special summoned monster and its attack and defense become equal to its lowest stat. So, for instance, Mirror Conductor has 600 and 1,400. Its attack and defense would both become 600. Just for example. Plush Fire. Now, fun fact, Plush Fire was actually banned for a while. It was part of a very powerful strategy called Pepe, or Performage, Perform-Pal. Now, if this is destroyed by battle or card effect, I can special summon a Performage from hand or deck, except for Plush Fire, another copy of Plush Fire, and you can only use the effects of Plush Fire once per turn, and that counts for both. If it's in the Pendulum Zone, if a Performage monster would be destroyed, I can special summon it, and then take 500 damage. Next up, we have Fire Dancer. If this card is summoned, add a Performage monster from deck to hand, except for another copy of itself. And if it's destroyed by battle or card effect, a face-up monster on the field loses 500 attack. Then its Pendulum effect is it gives piercing damage to a Performage monster I control. Which means if it attacks into a defense position monster, it still deals damage. as long as my attack is higher than the opponent's monster's defense. Next up, we have Water Dancer. So if this card is Pendulum summoned only, it adds a polymerization from deck to hand, or deck or graveyard to hand, which leads into the new Performage fusion. And then if it's destroyed, I target an attack position monster, flip it to defense. Next up, we have Ball Balancer. If I control a Performage so when in the hand, I can special summon it if I control a Performage. And then it has two effects that I can activate one of on summon, which is to add a monster from my extra deck to my hand. Or no, from my deck to extra deck. And its second effect is to destroy a Performage monster I control. Now, if it's in the graveyard, I can, when a special summon monsters attacks, I can special summon it from the graveyard. This is a pendulum effect. I can send a monster from my extra deck to the graveyard to increase the this monster's pendulum scale by that monster. So, let's say I had Water Dancer on top of my extra deck. I sent her for Ball Balancer's effect. He would become scale 5. Next up, I have Wind Drainer. Now, this card can be special summoned if I control a Performage monster. But while it's on the field, I cannot special summon except for Performage monsters. Now, on special summon, I can also reduce its level by 1, so making it eligible for my rank 4s. And I can also make all Performages on my field rank level 5. Next up, we have Cup Tricker. I can detach a material from an Xyz monster to special summon it, and then I make one Xyz monster lose 600 attack. Now, this can also target one of my opponent's Xyz. And if this card is detached, I can target 2 Xyz monsters I control and swap a material from one to the other. Next, it has the Pendulum effect that I can target a Performage Xyz monster I control to attach it as material. And also, if a card is added to my extra deck, I can add a face-up Performage from my extra deck to hand. Next up, Polymerization, simply just fusion summon a monster, so that's to get out Trapeze Witch. Next up, I have Fusion Recovery, which allows me to add a monster that was used as a fusion material and Polymerization to hand. Next up, I have Allure Palace, which the rest of this effect does not matter because I'm not playing Allures. However, the main reason this is in the deck is to give the 500 attack and defense boost to my spellcasters, which all of the Performages are. So the only exceptions to that are my Time Thief Redoer and Wonky Quartet. Next up, we have Bubble Barrier. A Performage monster is not destroyed by battle or card effect once per turn, and I take no battle damage. Next up, we have Rank Up Magical Force, which ranks up my rank 4, either Gaga Gaga Magician or Trapeze Magician in my graveyard, using the Rank Up Magic and the rank 4 in my graveyard as a material for a rank 5. Next up, we have Trick Box, and this is a normal trap, so when a Performage monster is destroyed by battle or card effect, I take control of one of my opponent's monsters until the end of the turn, and then give them a Performage. Then at the end of that turn, control of those 2 monsters switch, so I get my Performage back. Next up, I have Trapeze Witch, which prevents destruction by my opponent's card effects, or by my own card effects, and prevents targeting from my opponent's card effects. It has battle protection as long as I control another Performage, and when an attack is declared involving a Performage monster, I can make my opponent's monster lose 600 attack, and that is not once per turn. Next up, we have Performage Trapeze Magician. I take no damage equal or less than the amount of this card's current attack. So all of my self-burn effects don't burn me, but they still burn my opponent. And once per turn, I can detach a material, target a monster, a special summon monster controlled by the turn player. So if it's my opponent's turn, I target their monster, that monster can attack twice, but also gets destroyed at the end phase. And if this card is destroyed, I can special summon a Performage from deck. Next up, we have Gaga Magician. Detach a material, target an next graveyard, and special summon it. And that's really the only effect useful for this deck. Next up, we have Shadowmaker. Now, if a card effect targets this card, I can detach a material to special summon another copy of itself from the extra deck. Sorry. I'll be right back. Alright, apologies for the delay. Alright. Let's see. It also has a second effect to detach a material and send a Performage monster from deck to the graveyard to add a rank up magic spell from deck to hand. And also, if the last material is detached, so if I have no more materials on this, I can special summon a Performage from my graveyard. Next up, we have Trapeze High Magician. It cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects while it has a material. My opponent takes any effect damage that I would have taken up to the number of times each turn up to the number of materials. So if it has 2 materials, if I took 2 instances of burn damage, my opponent would instead take that burn damage. Then, if it has Performage Trapeze Magician as a material, I can detach a material from the card, and it can make 3 battle. It can battle 3 times during that battle phase. Next up, we have Time Thief Redoer. So once per turn during the standby phase, now this is both players' standby phase, I attach the top card of my opponent's deck to this card. And it has an effect based on what materials it has, so since it takes a random card, if it has a monster, I can banish it until the end phase, so it's protection. If it's a spell, I can draw a card. And if it's a trap, I can place a face-up card my opponent controls onto the top of their deck. So then during the next standby phase, I take it. Now, that you can activate all 3 of these effects as long as you have all 3 of them, but you can only activate each effect once, and you have to activate them all at the same time. Alright, next up we have Wonky Quartet. So, on XC summon and during the standby phase, the turn player, so when you summon it, it'll be you, attaches the top 3 cards of their deck to it as material. So if it has 4 or less monsters, you give control of it to your opponent, but if it has 5 or more, the turn player has their board wiped and takes 400 for each material. So this one's not monster specific. Alright, with the deck recap over with, we can get on to the games. Alright, I'll go second. Ooh, that is... Okay, there's a Fiendsmith already. Wonderful. Alright, there's Lurie. Now I believe we will be seeing now the reason why Lurie was banned in the TCG. So Requiem to bring out Engraver. Threw away the Royal Rare Engraver. Okay, Narcoclip. So the reason he was able to do that is Engraver was equipped with Requiem, but Requiem was still a Fiend monster card on the field. So far all I've seen is the normal Fiendsmith engine. Not really certain what exactly are we coming up against. There's Engraver again. Link 4. There's Appaloosa. So I'm going to activate the effect of Damage Juggler here. Now, it's unfortunate I can't destroy Lacrima because it's already in the graveyard, but does... Oh. Wait. Oh, yep. Fiendsmith Tearlament. So we got rid of the Kit Kolos. Okay. Yep. That's what tear limits do. I think my only hope here is a wonky quartet. I do have a lot of speller and traps in my hand. He's going to negate that. No, he's not. Alright, I can attempt to activate Hat Tricker here. Attempt to activate. Okay, the Hat Tricker goes through, I suppose. Okay, I'm fine with that. Normal summon. Okay, attempt to activate that. Chain Performage Flame Eater. Okay. Use a think. Now, Flame Eater's not really important here. What is important here, however, is having a body. Ooh. Let's Xyz summon into you. Let's end turn there. And Magnamut. This deck is very creative. Okay. This is somewhat of a risk. It's one I have to take. He could just negate it, which would honestly be the best. Okay, he didn't negate it. Cool. Now my only hope is that Rukulos stays on field. Okay. That's unfortunate. Oh no, not my trick box. I needed that. Oh no. So I take no battle damage here. Which is fortunate, then I can activate Trapeze. Never mind. That is not good. I lose here. Yep. Gotta love the creativity it takes to go to a website and copy and paste a deck. Alright, let's go into game 2. Alright, go second again. Okay. Let's go normal summon Fire Dancer. What? Okay. I don't really know what that was for, but okay. Hopefully we can get a real game. I'll start with let's go for this. Then I'm going to special summon Wind Drainer. Next I'll go into Trapeze Magician. I'll just end my turn there. Okay. Dino Rabbit. Or not Dino Rabbit, Rescue Rabbit. Gem Knights. 2 copies of Lapis Lazuli. Or not Lapis Lazuli, this is just Lapis. Alright, so a rank 3. Organic Guardian. that's not good. Okay. Okay. Activate the effect of Trapeze Magician. Use that to special summon Fire Dancer. Fire Dancer activates. Let's add Hat Tricker. Let's then go let's hit the pendulum scale here. Now let's act. Oh, he's probably going to chain Gorgon here. Yep. Yep, that's... I have to give him props. So far this deck has been interesting. So yeah, it's Gem Knights. At the very least. Okay. Alright, plush fire. That'll block one attack, or two attacks actually, and then special summon. So if he doesn't summon something this turn, I don't take damage. He does have Alexandrite. There's Crystal. Let's special summon Fire Dancer. Fire Dancer effect activate. Let's add a copy of Flame Eater. Maybe I should have added some scale, or added a scale to... This is a new pendulum. Okay. Plush Fire here. Ooh, maybe I should have went Wind Drainer. It's fine. You know what? Let's go this for right now. Please be one spell. All I need is one spell or trap. Yes! Next up, let's go Polymerization, fusing Plush Fire and Flame Eater into Trapeze Witch. Next up, let's go Fusion Recovery, adding Polymerization. Oh, I should have added Plush Fire. That's okay, that's fine. I'm going to normal summon Flame Eater, burning both of us. Battle phase. Okay, that's fine. Main phase 2, turn change. So first draws. Next up, Wonky Quartet activates. Those are all spells and traps. Oh no. That's not ideal. Wait. You're destroying Wonky Quartet. Oh, wait. He can't anyways. Make him lose 500 attack, or 600. Cool. Okay, make him lose 600. Okay. I like that. You want to try that again? Good choice. Alright. Let's see. Oh no. Here it is. And that's game. Oh. I was so close too. It was one monster. Whew. We had the comeback too and everything. But can't win them all. On to game 3. Alright, let's see. So far I've won 1, but I don't know if I want to count it. Okay, it looks like live chat doesn't work. Oh. That is not ideal for me. Okay, so it's heroes. Nair has no more effects. Let's see what he does with it. Oh, attributing it to add a different material or different monster. There's Stratos. I don't know if he normal summoned yet. I do not believe so. 9, 10, 11. So only 11 extra deck monsters. There's the Ferris. Special summoning another Malicious. Alright. Bion. Not really looking like a lot of heat in my hand, but if he doesn't negate, I should be able to do something. It's the Neos. Adding Elemental Hero Neos. Alright. First draw, Mirror Conductor. Don't really know what I'm going to do with that, so let's just start off with Fire Dancer. I should have played Bubble Barrier for... Actually, it's better that he destroys Fire Dancer because it doesn't actually negate the effect. Add Hat Tricker. Let's just end it there, hopefully. Alright. Now there's a reason Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer's ban is banned in the TCG. Miracle Fusion. Sunrise. Okay, he destroyed one of my trick boxes. Alright, Bubble. Let's not do that yet. Oh no. Wait. Let's go trick box. So I take Destiny Hero. Now let's use Performage Damage Juggler. Alright. I should be able to decide if that activates. Please target the hat tricker. That would be hilarious. Nope, he's destroying bubble barrier. But that is fine by me. I'm going to, of course, add Fire Dancer. Fire Dancer normal summon. Now, oh, wait. I got it. So activate the effect of Wind Drainer. Oh god, that does nothing. But it does actually do something. Now, my bubble barrier being in the grave is unfortunate. Spirit of Neos. Please. That's unfortunate. Yep. There we go. Okay, I'm fine with that. Cool. Performage Trick Clown's effect still activates. Alright. I might have to lame this out. Unless he has piercing damage, he can't get through. Or a way to get rid of materials, or shuffle back into the deck, any of that stuff. He has no way of getting rid of Trapeze, High Magician. Oh! Okay. Cool. I can loop this. Let's go. Okay. Cool. I don't know why he got rid of his Destiny Hero Phoenix Enforcer, because counts as tribute, not... Alright. So, instant contact. Since I can't deal damage, might as well. Nothing really I can do there. Alright. Pay 1,000 life points. Flame Wingman. Alright, so it's not a Shining Flame Wingman situation. Alright. So if all goes well, I should be able to finish next turn. Nope, he's bringing back Dasher. Or no, he's not bringing back Dasher. He's summoning Liquid Soldier. I'm not going to activate the effect of Water Dancer here. Alright, that should be good. So I'm going to set the Pendulum Scale with Wind Drainer. Oh, wait, I can't use that effect because I don't have Performage Trapeze Magician underneath him. So I can't win this turn. I think he might have DC'd. Yep, he disconnected. Can't give him the handshake. It was actually a pretty interesting game. Honestly, the main misplay he made was fusing away his Phoenix Enforcer. That would have continued battering my field if he just left it on board. Alright, next game. If anyone's watching, feel free to chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Alright, let's see. Alright, Despia. I'll be on the branded dragon. And if anyone's joined late, I'm playing Performages, an almost pure variant, into whatever comes my way. Okay, so I have a lot of monsters in my starting hand. I might actually try to, let's see. Doesn't lock in. Let's see. Okay, Bestial Rebellion. Regained 13, 14, 15. Yep. Checks. Alright, so who's ending with that board? Let's see if I can do something funny here. High risk, high reward gameplay. So he's setting a bunch of spells and traps. I like that. That's good for me. Let's start with the Fire Dancer normal summon. See if I can get that search off. Maxi. He's a fan of the challenge. You know what? Let's do this thing. Set the pendulum scales. Scale number 2. That's unfortunate. What are you banishing? Banishing the Fire Dancer. That's okay. I have another one of those. Let's go into Wonky Quartet. And unfortunate. Well, that's game. I should probably work on increasing the spell and trap cards in this deck. Please don't BM. Hopefully he just gets game on board and then ends it. Which he has game on board. There's Braided Beast. Alright, that's definitely game. Just... Alright. Red. Alright. And he got rid of game anyways, so might as well keep trying. Alright. Send Cup Tricker. it goes to the graveyard. Honestly, pendulums would be a lot better if they actually let them keep their neat extra deck mechanic. Alright. Despian Luluwelith. That's really cool looking, actually. You know what? I want to try it. Second verse, same as the first. Let's see if he lets me do it. First off, special summon Hat Tricker. Alright, just let me do my thing. That's all I ask. Normal summon Flame Eater. Aww. Well, now I'm just sad. Couldn't even allow me one more little gamble. There's the Vanish. Okay. Yep. Alright. So, just sitting through some BM. Yep. Here comes the end game. Alright. Let's go into the next game. Let's see. Induct. Using the Blackluster deck box. Oh, Magical Hats. Let's just fuse right out the gate. It's about the best option I have access to right now. Let's see what my opponent's got. Illusion of Chaos, nice. This is an actual Dark Magician deck, it looks like. Right. Dark Magical Circle. Piercing the Darkness. And that's everything, pretty much. There's the Eternal Soul. Okay. Alright, let's start off with the normal summon of Water Dancer. Let's add Plush Fire. Hat Tricker. Let's go for this. It's a gamble. Please. One spell. Yes! So I don't think this lowers it any. I don't know why he did that. End turn, so now during standby phase, if he gets one monster as material under Wonky Quartet, he loses all monsters on his board and takes damage. There we go. Alright, a successful Wonky Quartet play. I like it. Disillusion Magician. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. Egyptian God Slime. Alright. So let's see, if I don't get... Oof. Is there any... Oh! That 600 attack loss is permanent. Let's win. Tribute to the Dork Magician. Oh. I guess, yeah, tributing the Egyptian God Slime works too. You'd have had more attack on board. Actually, no, you wouldn't have. Palladium Oracle. Let's see. Juggler, or Hat Tricker. Oh wait, Dark Magician is unaffected. Well, okay. What do I draw? Big Eye. Alright, let's see. So let's do normal summon damage juggler. Hat Tricker. Trapeze Magician. Alright, what's going on? Oh no. He has cards that only require spellcasters. There's that. The Dark Magicians. But let's see. Rank up Magic. Trapeze High Magician. Alright. Oh no. But I need him. Let's go for Plush Fire here. Let's set Plush Fire to the Pendulum Scales and end turn. It's about the best move I've got. Alright, Dark Magician Dragon Knight. Banish it. Alright, let me activate Rank Up Magic. What is that? Okay. Let's go here. Cards left in deck. Honestly, with this game going on so long, I might actually have to call stream after this one. Red Eyes, Dark Dragoon. Wait. Hee. I'll go it on my own terms. Alright, well that's likely going to have to do it for tonight. Definitely be streaming again later. And I'll try to get some more other games in. Maybe some Minecraft, League of Legends again. But I'll see. Maybe some Age of Empires. But in the end, I'll see you